Hey everybody, we're back with another Marvel Strike Force video. Normally I try to give advice, but I definitely can't give you advice on Dark Dimension 3. I started this on May 20th, and now it's January 5th. I'm finally going to finish this up. Let me add up the days. That's 230 days I've been playing this node. I probably got to be the world's worst Dark Dimension 3 player. We'll finish up this last city node, then we'll take a look at the rewards you can get, and then we'll do a quick talk about don't make the same mistakes I made, what's good characters you can take into these different nodes. Back in May, my best tip for you if you wanted to start Dark Dimension 3 is to get your wallet out. You really had to spend money to try to level up some characters to level 14 to get into Dark Dimension 3. Of course, I'm free to play. I never spend. It's gotten a little bit easier. There's newer characters that are more powerful that you can use in Dark Dimension 3. And finding the materials to get up to level 14 has gotten easier and easier. To give you an example, at the beginning, back in May, I was just trying to find some characters to get up to level 14. Shield Trooper was easy to level up. I didn't need that much more materials. Punisher was an easy one to level up. So I took them to T14. They turned out to be a total waste of time. They didn't help me at all. It probably would have been quicker if I waited and would have got better characters up to level 14. So I was going to talk about what characters to put in the different nodes at the end of the video, but we got a little bit of time while we're finishing up this battle. So we'll talk a little bit about City Node. Of course, you got to bring in the symbiotes. Maybe when Dark Dimension 3 started, you'd have to bring in defenders, but then pretty quickly you could get a symbiote team together. I only had Venom, Symbiote Spider-Man, and Carnage. But as many symbiotes as you can take, that's your best characters to take. I already talked about Punisher didn't help me. I was able to quickly get him up to level 14, but that was a waste of time. One character I did have was Ghost Rider, and Ghost Rider actually was a big help on these city nodes. So I'm kind of doing this backwards. City would be the last 4 battles you have to do. Your first 4 battles, you can bring in any character you want. Some of your most powerful characters are Thanos, Black Bolt, Minerva, Phoenix, and Hela. So then we get to the global nodes, and Phoenix is going to be your all-star in global. She's going to do all your damage for you. Get your Phoenix up to level 14. And anytime you think about Phoenix, you think about Colossus is a good pairing with Phoenix. It makes a nice shield for Phoenix. I didn't have Mr. Sinister, Emma Frost, but they're great characters in Global. Like I say, I'm free to play. I just wanted to get anybody I could in there at tier 14, so I brought in Nick Fury, and Nick Fury didn't help me too much. I kind of regretted spending the materials to get him up there. Your next 4 nodes are Cosmic. You can only bring Cosmic characters in. Thanos, Black Bolt, Minerva, Star-Lord could feed your Minerva. I wish I had Ebony Maw and Hela, but I didn't have them, but they would be your top characters. And like we talked about, in City, Symbiote is the way to go. So leveling up characters like Shield Trooper, Nick Fury, Punisher. Maybe I got in there quicker than my friends, but 200 days later, I'm still trying to beat the node, and it probably would have been a lot less hassle, a lot more efficient use of my materials if I would have just taken good characters in. So hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. Let's take a look at these rewards. I like those 600 Red Star promotions. Pretty much any orange material you would want. There's your big one, 5,400 superior blue catalyst. I think right next to it was 1000 red catalyst. Excellent rewards. So let me show you something really quick that you might not know about. You go into a dark dimension node. You've got your top tab, which shows your opponents, and as you go through the game, it'll show you your top attacks. And then that second tab shows you the world's best attacks. So that's where you get an idea who are the best characters to bring in, what is everybody else using with. If you've never clicked that lower tab, make sure you click that and you'll get an idea of the best characters to use on every node.